And so it went wherever else psychs lobbied for new legislation. Proposals for treating sleep disorders, learning disorders, autistic disorders, and eating disorders. Well, they can eat it all, since 30 psychiatric bills just went up in flames, and given collateral damage across the rest of their infernal industry, the fines, the judgments, the severed funds and lost revenues, list it out, total it up, and that's how CCHR just lightened psychiatry's load of $2.7 billion.
I would like to especially say thank you to Chairman of the Board RTC, Mr. David Miscavige, for protecting Scientology. Thank you.
After which, petitions were signed by all attendant UN representatives to signify campaign endorsement for global human rights implementation. And if any of it seems perfunctory, it's not, because when all was said and done, that's why a full quarter of all nations on Earth just endorsed the LRH mandate for making human rights a fact.
김정은 원수님을 모시고 중세가 성대에 진행됐습니다. 경야는 김정은 원수님께서 예설조 동지와 함께 관람석에 나오셨습니다.
What you're now looking at is Youth for Human Rights dissemination surrounding Bulawayo. Included in the queue for booklets were any number of boys from Mugabe's youth militia. Also included were area organizers from the Revolutionary Front. But the majority were simply caught in the middle, and this was their first taste of anything that didn't smack of vengeance. But nothing says it better than the 190,000 citizens who now categorically proclaim that human rights is finally alive in Zimbabwe. +200 agencies with whom we've built a network of goodwill. Now factor in our virtual cavalcades presenting online delivery everywhere else across 185 nations and territories, while someone newly logs on to volunteerministers.org every 15 seconds, upping totals to more than 2.4 million. And that's how we extended a safety net 2 million miles across 122 nations, training 350,000 on VM tech, unequivocally proving that something can be done about it by bringing basic Scientology to 3.1 million people in the last 12 months, and that's our Volunteer Ministers Goodwill Alliance.